Hello and welcome to the Magic World Review Show. I am James Anthony, this is
Daniel Meadows.
and we are back again after Blackpool.
We are.
And what an epic Blackpool it was.
It was awesome. It was good.
We said, oh, I said epic, you said awesome.
You gotta say it. Gotta say it.
Well, I'm going to attempt to do a whole review show this week without saying the word after this point exactly. That's the game.
Can't be done.
Do you want to bet?
Can't be done.
There we go. You're in it, guys. Okay. God, I now have to think really carefully about every word.
And I
bet you I don't.
Yes.
Well, at Blackpool, it was a really awesome time. We loved the last week's reviews because we got Alan Rorison doing a really, really good reviews, trick, should I say, a trick and effects.
So that's off his At the Table lecture, so check that out. And also check out something else that was released.
Yeah.
I'm pointing to there.
You can get the At the Table on the internet, and here are his Sinners cards. He gave me them as a little gift. He's a kind guy. And they're pretty epic, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely check out the Enigma guys. Always do good work. So
yep.
You've seen the Moonshine deck. Also check out their Sinners. So it's one of their latest decks that just came out of Blackpool.
And I like it because it's kind of like hypnosis. It's got the eye, hidden eye, and all this kind of thing.
There's another reason for that, but we'll not get into it.
I know. But there's also the great one-way marking system on this, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a cool few
on
nice
the jacks,
features.
on all of them. They're all different.
The secret stuff there.
The secret stuff. So get these cards. I don't know if we sell them. We're going to have to sell them anyway. Let's move them on. So yeah, let's move on to what we're going to review this week.
So what we're going to review?
The two products we're going to review this week are Cross by Agus. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
Yeah.
Agus Tjiu.
And this is Ripper, and that's by Matthew Wright.
I think you got that one.
That was
right.
an easier one.
You can't get it wrong.
No, I can't.
Gotta get it
the
right.
marvellous Matthew Wright, Ripper. So that'll be coming up.
Exactly. And thanks again. Oh no! No!
So how long was that, boys and girls? That didn't take long at all, did it? Yes.
Does that mean I'm buying the beers tonight?
It does. Super. Right, carrying on.
Okay, I'll attempt not to say it again. But thank you, Matthew, for bringing in and letting us have a Ripper ahead of its release.
Yeah.
So we're going to give it a review shortly, but really appreciate that. We've got another product by you that's going to be reviewed in a couple of weeks as well. So
yeah, quite a few nice releases.
Yeah,
so,
some really
check
good
out your stuff.
So Cross, first thoughts. I'm not cross with this. I am actually quite pleased with this.
What is it?
I'm about to get to that.
Okay, get to that.
Okay, Cross. This is priced, first of all, at £27.99. So £27.99, it's on our website, the link's here. And it's effectively a moving cross. Across, how do I say across? It's going to be so many crosses. Across a playing card in many different forms. So the animation it's a card animation.
Yes.
A cross animation, and then it finally ends up on your thumb, which I still can't get this mark off.
So it's part of the family of moving ink effects.
Moving ink effects.
So with a Sharpie, they can have any card selected. Hopefully we're going to show you something with Ant doing it in a bit.
Yeah.
So you make your mark on it, that mark moves, it moves again, and then you take it off and you can show it on your thumb, and their card is given back to them, their signed card, whatever they wanted, is clean.
In fact, let's jump to that clip now. First you get a card signed. Then you draw a cross on the back. Perfect. Then watch the cross. Watch it again. And finally, you take the cross right off and onto your thumb.
Well, I did that bit. We're back.
We are now back. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration of Cross. As you can see, it is quite a nice animated card. It seems to, when I first opened the package, I've got to admit, I had a little smile on my face. Because I thought, oh no, it's going to be another trick with wires that never work properly or get aligned correctly. This actually works nicely. There is a downside to it, is that you can not do this in bright lights. You can't do it in really close-up situations. You could do it in bright lights if you're at least 2 or 3, maybe 4 foot away.
Yeah, from where I'm sat I can see quite clearly what's going on.
Exactly.
That's the danger, and it's not like with angle sheen, with things that are reflecting, normally you'd want to turn it to stop that.
Yeah.
There's something that's stopping you controlling it, because I can't get into detail,
yeah,
but there are limitations on it, so you couldn't like hold it up here to show a wider audience because of what you need to do in order to get it to work.
Exactly. But the beauty of it is that hat trick. But the beauty of it is that it does seem to, with the very tiniest of movements, it it animates itself, and it seems to be quite accurate.
I don't think it's an animation, so I'd describe it.
But what else would you call that?
There are
That's
ones
an animation.
animating where you see movement.
Yeah.
I don't. It's almost like it disappears and it's appeared. You don't see an animation of it moving across.
No, you don't see that animation.
That's the only thing. So
but
it's just
your mind kind of does fill in the blanks. You do kind of see it in your mind, jumping from one place to another.
But on a 3 fly, if I go.
Yeah.
And it's across.
That's what it's like.
Not animating like Matthew Wright's effect, where you actually see it go across. It's just there.
Yeah.
Yes, your mind does put it across, but I wouldn't necessarily call it an animation.
Yeah. But either way, I would say it. Right. Would I go out, first of all, go out and perform this in a professional gig? The answer is, I will certainly have a go. I performed it to a few people the last few days, and it's fooled most of them in a nice way. But close up, one person did see, a friend of mine, so I'm not doing it professionally, you know, on the gigs, but he could see the special things straight away.
Yeah.
So again, the right lights for this. That's the main caveat. But all in all, I would give this a go in a walk-around situation. It is just one gimmick that you carry around, which it looks great.
And the thing to point out is, well, I held up 2 because you get one in red and you get one in blue.
I thought you were telling me off then. I was like doing that. You can't say that.
I was doing peace symbol. So you get one in red, one in blue.
Yeah.
So you're right, you only use one when you're doing it, but you're getting the option to do it both. It's not something I think you could make yourself, and it is very reminiscent of some JB Magic back in the heyday of the 90s sort of stuff, Mark Mason effects. They used a similar sort of gimmick. I would say that this is new, I've not seen that particular gimmick.
But when it's
just the
that way on the pack of cards, everything, it can't be examined, but you're totally clean.
Yeah.
It's only when it's that way that you have to be careful with the way you move your hands. That's it.
So other things to point out with Cross, it's important to mention that the teaching on it, and there may have been language issues.
What teaching?
Yeah, it's probably done in 3 minutes, and it's got subtitles, so there's no actual talking, so you're not going to pick up any handling tips or subtlety. You will get the very bare bones.
Why would they go to the expense of putting I'd rather spend a little bit less and just have a bit of paper and to show you how it works, or a DVD, video online.
But you can say that there was a DVD.
That's why they do it. But
that's the thing. So yeah, you're not getting masses of instruction. You're not getting deep insight.
Yeah.
But you're going to get enough to be able to do it. Then you're going to need to play around with the gimmick until you're happy with it.
If that had been £25 and without a DVD, that would have been more the price range. $27.99 for it.
that extra £3, bang!
It helps. That's a beer at the end of the day on a night out.
Big Mac, £3. Yeah.
Would you spend $27.99 on this?
I'm going to have my own phrase now. You know, it's not something I would do.
I know that.
Yeah, so that's why I asked you. No, I'm not even hardcore, am I? I'm just not. So it's not something I would do. There are loads and loads of moving ink effects.
Right.
There aren't even any credits or anything else to say that this came before. It's just bang, you get that. There are other things you might want to look out. So just something to throw out there would be Michael Close's pothole trick. That's held up, but I think that's more of like a punchy sort of one as opposed to a sharpie one. But that's just.
But overall, their signed card is turned over. You draw a cross on it, and it moves. Yeah. And then you take it onto your thumb, turn it over, give out their card again, and you're pretty clean at that
There
point.
are some that you've seen recently, probably where there is animation on it, and then they pull off a hole, or there's other things. But if you saw the advert and you liked it, I think you'll be okay with it.
I'm sure you could also come up with some nice routines if you get, is it the Magic Smith, the one where you can actually
double cross,
yeah.
There may be a way of combining
it. There may be a way, just routines, and also Sans Mind Sharpie. I'm sure there's things that can be done with all of these if you put your mind to it.
Yeah.
So that is Cross. Let's give it a rating. I am going to give this a 7. I know I was in 2 minds whether to give this a low one or a high one. I think it deserves a 7. I think it's well thought out. The gimmick will last you, and I quite like it.
Okay, I was more inclined to give it a 6, only because the teaching, the other things that go around it. As a whole package, it's probably a 6. As an effect, it's going into a very saturated market of moving things. It has probably gone about it a different way, so there's definitely merit there.
Okay. So let's meet in the middle, 6.5. How's that? 6.5. That is $27.99, and you can buy it right here. Boom. Let's move on to the second trick. We now have Ripper by Matthew Wright. There's Ripper.
Not Diablo 3.
No, Ripper. But it is quite a cool little logo, isn't it? I like this. Yeah, great. So we had the privilege of seeing Matthew performing this, as he does very, very well at his stand over and over again.
Yeah.
As well as watching the video a few times. We've watched the DVD, which is the first thing I think both our comments were, it's a really, really comprehensive DVD.
Yes, he's a good teacher. You know he's a good performer. Yeah, you don't get that high FISM by not being. And when I first saw the demo of it, I didn't know all the intricacies of it, and I thought it was similar to something else that had come out. But on seeing it, it's definitely well thought through. It's very well taught. You start clean and you end clean when you go through his full routine. And what was nice is he actually put some performance. It looks like a banquety corporate do, and you see him, and he actually teaches everything that he does, so you don't just get the effect. And while he says it's more of a parlour or a stage or a so not stage, a parlour or a TV sort of trick, you see him do it live for a corporate table of 10, and that's nice.
Well, at first I thought, oh, is he going to get to the trick? And then afterwards he explained, well, we're going to give you this. So yeah, it's a nice little routine that goes with it as a bonus. The actual card itself, when I first got it, I was like, the gimmicks, should I say, it was like, what on earth can we do with this? You know, it was really intricate, really, should I say, well made. You cannot make anything like this yourself at home. It's really well made, and it will last a long time as well. Yeah,
it's not high tech, so let's not say it's high tech, but
not
it's very. It's streamlined. It does exactly what you want it needs it to do. The routening is all there.
And you get 2 of the gimmicks. Let's just say 2
gimmicks. And you can do an any card version where any card could be selected. You're going to tear it off. You're going to put it back on, you can hand it out, and they can examine that card.
But not only do you get the 2 gimmicks, you then get a stack of the cards that you need to do the trick as well.
Yes.
There is a method taught on there that you don't need to use those cards, because of course you need to buy the refills. But you get...
there's 2 versions that he talks about on the DVD. There's the twisted version. So we've got the twisted version in front of us. That has a very nice visual and a nice keepsake, so they get in that unique card.
So if you're doing a corporate gig, then we'd highly recommend that. You know, that's a great giveaway. And we saw the reactions on the DVD of the people he was doing the magic to for that trick, and they were like examining it, thinking, "What the hell?" And that's the true reactions of it all. So overall, Ripper, in my mind, is a bloody good trick. I'm allowed to say that. Yeah, bloody good trick. I don't have to put a sheep going over that point.
Not this time.
Great.
Not as much editing as the late night Ruskin edition. Every other word, thanks Bob, every other word was a beep. Beep.
Yeah. Well, anything else to say about Ripper? I mean, great DVD, great packaging, great gimmicks.
It's well taught.
Yeah. Okay, it's not for close-up magic, so as he states himself, it's more of a parlour situation.
But he does it in the close-up sort of thing, so although he does say himself that it's more parlour, then you see him do it close-up. So he's not saying, I don't think it's the bang, 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 can't keep it going, but he's doing it on his sort of walk-around.
Okay, now let's just say it's not for total beginners. For a total beginner, there is a bit of ditching that you need to do. You need to do that. You're not 100% clean at the very end. Very easy to ditch, very easy to get through that.
It's routined.
It's routined very well.
You watch how he does it. You probably just need a little bit of experience first. It's not. It's very, very easy, but it's not self-working. I think is the way to say.
I think you just have to. Well, you probably have to put a fair bit of time into getting the right moves, get them smooth, and then you'll have it down to a T. So all in all, let's give it a review.
Good.
We've got nothing else to say about it now, have we?
Well, it's one of those when something comes out and everything's good about it. There's nothing to
so we highly recommend it. Now, for the point this video comes out, this is not even available anywhere.
Scoop.
Woo! So it is a pre-order, so you can go to our link. Here's a link right now, and you can pre-order this item on our website. And the very moment it comes out, we will get it shipped out to you. I think it's about 2 weeks estimated, maybe less, maybe more, from the point of this video. So yeah, price. I know we're getting to that. The price is $34.99 or thereabouts. That's what it currently is, $34.99. And if you pre-order it at that price, that's all you pay, of course. And also, let's go on with the actual review itself. I'm going to give this a solid 9.
I think, judging by some of the other ones that we reviewed a while ago, it's certainly up there. So 8.5, 9 is.
It's hard to not give it a 9. So that's a 9.
It's not perfect because there's.
But what is?
And that's just it. And that's certainly not a dig. It's just not the holy grail of them, but it's getting there. It looks very, very good.
Yeah, exactly. So well done, Matthew. Really liked it. Now let's move on to which items, if any, are going to make it onto the workers' wall this week. The workers' wall, we've not really put that many things on it that we, you know, from the shows in the last couple of weeks, because, to be fair, not very much has been worthy of it. I shouldn't have said it like that. Not very much. Well, let's say we have 3 items. Only one has been really worthy. So, I have put a few on there. I have put a few, so...
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just trying to undig myself now. Okay, cross. I'm tempted to put this on the bottom section of the wall. So it's just
above the bin. no, I'm being harsh.
So it's just creeping up there.
Okay.
But I'm tempted to put this. Ignore the phone, and it's off. They'll call back in a minute, I'm sure. I would like to put this in the workers' dream section. How do you feel about that? You don't know anything. I need to show you the wall so you know what we're talking about. We've got 3 sections. This is a worker's dream.
So what's the worker's dream mean?
The worker's dream means it is one of the best sections. I would do this at a corporate gig. I would carry this with me to really totally blow minds.
I think that's fair.
So, we've still got to make the rules how many items we're going to have in each of these sections at a time, but for the moment...
You mean you don't make it up as you go along?
I make everything up as I go along. But you will see this now in the workers' wall, in the workers' dream section. Also, after today's show, in about a couple of weeks' time, anything that is on the workers' wall, you guys at home will get a discount from. So anyone who's watching on YouTube and goes to the workers' wall and purchases any of the items, you will all get a discount. You didn't even know about that, did you?
Okay, what happens if it's manufacturer's price protected?
Don't worry, we're going to make sure that it's either that, we're going to recompensate you in a way that is suitable.
Okay, so you may get points rather than actual money off that initial purchase. But as long as you come back, you will save.
You'll get money off the postage or free postage. You know, there's always a way. So we're going too much into that now.
Yeah.
Now let's move on finally into the prize giveaway section. We're giving away this week a zombie playing cards by Bicycle. These really are a gruesome pack of cards. So zombie tip 47, zombies, you are what you eat. You can get this pack of cards. What do we have to do? What did we decide?
Decided, so if you subscribe,
yep,
and you've watched this video, because otherwise you're not going to know what you're going to need to do.
Yep.
Any purchase that's made before this Friday.
Yep.
This Friday, after the show comes out. So Friday, we'll say 5 p.m. is the cut-off.
Yep.
If you put on any order made on MagicWorld your YouTube name,
yep,
you will then be entered into the prize draw to win this. So you've got to subscribe, and then give us your name on any order you make on the MagicWorld
So you've got to go to the order section, the customer notes at the bottom, just place an order, however big, however small, whatever it is, and you will get this pack of cards. I think they retail about $5.50 or something like that. You'll get them for free. Just put your YouTube name and put the words competition into it. And we will announce the winner next week. Anything else to say? I think that's alright for now. I hope you had a great Blackpool if we saw you there. If we didn't, either way, we hope you come into the store very soon. And from myself, James Anthony, and
Daniel Meadows,
over and out.
Exactly.
Woo! I only said it.
Only said it
5 times. Come on, not many times.
It's like you've got Tourette's.
How many bits of that?
Exactly.
Do I have to edit some of that out as well?
Possibly.
Why?
Why? Because your phone went off.
And then I started going into the workers' wall part, and then it's hard work editing. We need some young kid who's like a whiz kid on YouTube to come in and do all the editing for us. Get it all together, make us look cool.
There we go. We'll just carry on recording.
Don't leave me. I'm lonely. Just subscribe instead then. Just subscribe. It makes me feel a lot better. The button's right here. Just subscribe.
You're still going?
Yeah. I'm not going anywhere until everybody has subscribed in the world. I'm staying here. Can you put the coffee on, mate?
Come and show me.